Hello and welcome everyone to a special content here right now. I'm not streaming on Twitch, so it's gonna be only for YouTube for now. This video. All right, I hope you guys gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a very interesting. Okay, let's jump in and let's see what we are talking about. Mostly these are unique cavalry. So I'm gonna mention again, these are mostly unique cavalry. So I'm gonna sort the unique cavalries of all the civilizations, and let's see what else we can comment on them as well. Okay, so Mongols and their Kashik. The Kashik actually not really a bad knight unit, so I would not put them into CD or F tier. In Castle Age, they beat most of the knight units in equal resources, and I think they even beated Order of the Dragon Knights as well when it was like equal resource. If I remember, it was like what 12 Kashik versus 5 OOTD Knight, which is of course the or was it like 10 Kashik and 5 OOTD Knight? But I remember that they did beat it. And OOTD Knights are not bad if it's a great number. So Kashiks are really great units. They not that instantly broken in feudal, of course you can say that, but they are actually not bad in Castle and Imperial Age. They are not like a broken knight unit in the game, but they are actually pretty good. Then we have the Khan. Now Khan deserves in to be A tier. So the Khan gives a lot of auras, a lot of buff to the Mongol cavalry, not just the cavalry unit, but all the units, right? Even the Khan can boost the movement speed of the buildings as well, which is kind of crazy. Can't increase the movement speed of the villagers, Sedge, but every military unit speed can be increased by the Khan. And in Imperial Age, it's like an ultimate unit. It's insanely broken in the Imperial Age. It has like hand cannoneer damage with 7 tiles of range, by the way. Or even more. I think the Khan can go up to like what 9 tiles of range in Imperial with like if you have the Khan Hunter and the not abilities, what is it? The upgrade. Or maybe just 8 tiles of range. But again, Khan can have insane amount of damage, range, and everything together in the Imperial Age. Khan Hunter, it's good. It's provide extra range. It doesn't cost, I think, food. It's only wood and gold. I'm pretty sure it's like wood and gold. Yeah, wood and gold, and it doesn't cost food. So it's an aura giving unit. It's fine. So yeah, it's fine. Mangudai, well, I hope Mangudai will be changed in the future. Right now, it's a really horrible unit. So again, we are talking about only the unique units. Okay. Oh. Go back to your place. All right. Next one. So why is that Mangudai is bad? It was broken. Got nerfed. Too much nerf. Now it's bad. The English king is the same as a Kashik. Even though you can only make one of them, right? You can have only one king, but it provides healing. It has a great movement speed, great damage. Like everything is great with the king, but again, it's just one unit. In a knight versus king fight, king is a little bit better because it has more movement speed, so kinda can run away from a knight and also activates healing. But I don't think it deserves to be an A or S tier because again, you can have only one king, and it's not like JD who can survive 1,000 million blast. So again, the unique unit. So I'm talking about the unique unit of China, the Fire Lancers. Fire Lancers are actually insanely strong. I don't know why. I mean, I can guess why people doesn't make it, but actually the Fire Lancers have huge AoE damage, very fast, very nice attack speed, insane torch damage. Like they have insane torch damage. So everything is so nice, but it's locked behind the dynasty, and you need to reach that dynasty, and you can make horsemen as well. The unit is good. It's actually good. It's as good as a Khan. If you ever taste the bite of a Fire Lancer, like you have a chance. Let's say you are playing team games and you are making Fire Lancers just once in a lifetime. Try it out. in team games making fire lancers. Let me tell you that you're not gonna have a problem. But I'm not putting them into A tier because it's really hard to get and not really many people realize yet the strength of it. So it would be really hard to tell you it's very, very strong. I know it's strong because I used it, but you know, before anyone gonna throw tomatoes or potatoes at me to put the fire lancer so high, I'm not gonna do that. But trust me, I put it in the middle ground because I think they are really good. The Bannerman. Bannerman gives extra damage for all the cavalry units, but it takes like 10 seconds to make them out of a stable, so insanely fast production speed. You can have only a limited one, up to I think 147, and after that 8, 11, is it 14, right? So the more upgraded TC you have, the more bannerman you can make. The cavalry bannerman is actually as good or strong as a king, but it provides extra damage to all the cavalry unit non-stop. So the king heals you when you're out of combat, but these units, they have even more HP than a normal mounted samurai. Mounted samurai, oh boy, they are insanely strong, insanely good, but they don't deserve to be S tier yet. I'm gonna put the cannon into B tier as well. So they don't deserve to be an S tier yet, but they are really, really strong. They have insane damage. So Mounted Samurai plus the Katana Bannerman together, even more damage. They have a reflective shield, so the first any kind of damage, not siege, will be dodged by the Mounted Samurai. Onamusha, this is the crossbow replacement for Japanese. I mean, it's fine. It's not better than a crossbow. The good thing about them is their movement speed. It's not like a Manguda that is horrible. It does its job. But as a unique unit, it's like, I would be much happier if Japan had crossbow. But of course, we know that they did not have that kind of European crossbow, right? So anyway, then we have an upgrade for all the cavalry units on Zushi. So this upgrade is for the horseman and the knight. It's very important that it's here because I need to mention it. The upgrade itself is as good as the Khan Hunter. All the cavalry units receive extra 50 or 20, maybe 20 extra attack speed, and it's insanely important for Zushi to make the cavalry units very, very strong. Yuan Raiders. Now, Yuan Raiders are the same thing as the Fire Lancer. They're insanely strong, but people doesn't really make them, even though they have way much more damage than a horseman, like DPS. Their health is insane. Their ranged armor is insane. They have more ranged armor than a horseman. So, more movement speed than a horseman. So, they are really good units, but it's hard to make them and hard to unlock them, which doesn't make them into the OP category. But it's the same as China. If you have the chance to make them, you will never stop making them. Next one is gonna be the Imperial Guard. Now these units, I think they can actually beat Slugta. So you know that the Slugta from the KT is like instantly broken, but this unit actually can beat it in 1 versus 1, which is very important to mention. Very high HP, very high armor. They have like 13, I think either 12 or 13 melee armor. Very high DPS. So everything is crazy good with them, but they are expensive as hell. Roar of the Dragon. This is the Zushi upgrade. As good as the attack speed. It just makes your horseman, only the horseman. I know what. It makes only the horseman to have a little bit of splash damage. It's like whatever. You know, it's whatever. Then we have a Basset Camel Archer and the Camel Rider. So Camel Archers are not bad, but they are insanely expensive. The only way to fix that if devs reduce the food cost and put gold cost on the Camel Archers. I would really love to see like a 120 or 100 food and like 30 wood and 30 gold cost on the Camel Archers, because they are not bad, but they are goddamn expensive. They are very, very expensive. Camel Riders, they just recently got a huge buff with the administration wing, and they pack a bunch. So their base damage now is it's something. I think they received like what, like 9 or 12 extra damage to their base damage, which is insane because they hit like I think with 1.5 attack speed. So they are giga tanky and have insane DPS. They are better than Mounted Samurai, even though they don't have a charge damage, but because of their armor, movement speed, they have 1.87 movement speed, by the way, I forgot to mention. It's just better than Mounted Samurai. Matter is good. You can make them in the feudal. It's just that you need to buff other units, but overall, and also you can give extra movement speed. So it's as good as a Khan Hunter. It's not trash, it's not horrible. It's just a unit that can't attack, but provides buff. So yeah, Matter, you are good. Good cook. Good chef. Sipai, that I don't need to mention, right? Like Sipai is absolute. Like the devs are trying to balance Sipai, but they still couldn't find the place to balance Sipai. Like I'm not even joking. Like they are trying so much, but in the end, it doesn't even matter because Sipai is still broken. But at least that 5 wood extra cost and the 1 second production speed nerf was a huge nerf, right? Like nobody cares about it. Akinji is not bad. It's not a support unit, of course. It's a ranged cavalry unit. I'm pretty sure most of you have never seen Akinji in their life because nobody makes it. But it has a double shot, so just like the Kipchak Archer has triple shot, this unit has double shot, works the same as a Kipchak Archer. Very high HP, insanely high cost, but great DPS against unarmored target. Very great. They never miss, not like Kipchak Archer does. Ayyubid and their camels. Now, Desert Raider, chef kiss. Camel Lancer, chef kiss. Desert Raiders can switch between the weapons, melee and ranged. They benefit insane amount of upgrades from university, blacksmith, so they receive crazy amount of upgrades, and they can make siege. Okay, they can build siege, so they deserve to be the most broken cavalry unit in the game because they can build siege. Camel Lancers, well, if you did not know that, if you have infantry around the Camel Lancer, you can give them 3/3 armor, and also you can have Atabag. So you can have a Lancer unit that's so tanky, it's very hard to kill. I'm not even joking. If you have the Sultan's and DLC, just host a skirmish game, get every upgrade, get an Atabag as well, and 1 infantry unit, check the armor and HP. You're gonna be like, holy moly. Their bonus thing is the more they charge, so the longer the distance from the Camel Lancer to the target, the more damage they do. And they can charge 2 times more often than a normal knight. So yeah, they are crazy as well. Byzantine and the Expert. Oh, I just need to mention this upgrade is disgusting. I've been playing team games, but I feel it's gonna be the same in 1 vs 1 as well. Team games and FFA, and oh, you get 30 gold per villager kill. Now, if you play 4 vs 4 and you just spam horseman with Byzantine, I don't need to mention that what's happening, right? So you can imagine. 1 game, I gathered 2,000 gold with my villagers, and at the end of the game, it said I have 8,000 collected gold. Now, Just put it together in your head. I collected 2,000 gold and I have 8,000 collected. How many villagers did I kill? Isn't that crazy? Like, this upgrade is insane. And if you play it correctly with Byzantine and Hippodrome, chef kiss. Cataphracts. Cataphracts are insanely crazy strong as well. Deserves to be in the S tier. They can trample siege, just destroy siege. They can trample range units, trample everything. The trample unit receive damage reduction. So it's just crazy. It's like, I don't need to introduce a Cataphracts. Cataphracts, I don't know why the nerf. I mean, I know why the devs buffed the Cataphracts, because Cataphracts used to be 1.5 movement speed, but they buffed it to 1.62. There was some crying about the unit that underperforming, but to be honest with you, Cataphracts was never underperforming. With 1.5 movement speed, they were correctly balanced. But because they buffed the movement speed, they just make it the balance a little bit worse. OOTD Horseman. Now, OOTD Horseman is a unique unit to OOTD, right? It's not a generic horseman. Very important to mention. They are really, really strong. They are not as strong as elephant, like a raider elephant. But because they are cheap, very, very cheap, they do crazy amount of damage. They are tanky. Everything is good with the stats. They at least deserve to be A tier. I'm not gonna put them into B tier because OOTD Horseman can beat Kashyyyk. So it's like, if it beats Kashyyyk, then it's better than Kashyyyk, you know. OOTD Knights, the same thing. They are not better than a mounted samurai, but they are a very, very, very strong knights. So I've seen many Chinese player who plays OOTD very well, that they just have like 20 HP left on the unit, pulls back home and heals it up full with a prelate. But before that, that one gilded knight kills like 5 spearmen. So yeah, it's crazy good. Warrior Scout from the Malian. Warrior Scouts are very, very good. They are better than a normal scout. They are replacement of a horseman, but they are not horsemen. Okay, so let me tell you that they are just a replacement. They are not horsemen. So their damage and so the armor is non-existent. Their damage are very, very low. So they are not really a horseman type of unit. So they are fine doing what they are doing. They cost only food, no food at all. So yeah, they are fine. Sofa. Now, Sofa used to be S tier, but after like multiple nerfs and etc., I think Sofa is just deserved to be the highest A tier unit right now. Because I'm really putting units into S tier, which is like, oh my god, or upgrades that's like, damn, it should receive a nerf, because holy moly. I don't think Sofa should receive a nerf. It got a crazy amount of nerfs. As a unique and knight unit, they do well in feudal. They do crazy good in castle, but I think they fell off a little bit in imperial. So their prime time is in castle, that's for sure. But they are not a bad unit. Not a bad unit at all. Oh, what did I do? Oh shit. Oh my god, I don't know what did I do. I did something. I don't know what I did. Oh, Fire Lancer. I put the Fire Lancer here. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Ghazi Raider. Now, Ghazi Raider is the same as Sofa. They have extra damage against heavy. They are a horseman unit, so they are insanely cheap. So they are a horseman replacement. They kill heavy units. They are fast. They are cheap. They are tanky. Everything you can imagine. It's just a horseman unit. Okay? It's a horseman unit and they just destroy heavy units. So, is it broken though? No. Is it strong? Yes. Dali and the elephants. Honestly with you, Dali elephants are insanely good. Still insanely good. So they should stay still in S tier. I don't need to tell you how good War Elephant destroys cavalry. This elephant destroys heavy unit in Imperial, light armor unit, and ranged unit in Castle. But in Imperial as well, ranged unit, they are destroyed. This elephant destroys everything. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, it destroys everything. Rus and the Boyar's Fortitude, which is an upgrade. It gives 25 extra HP to every cavalry unit, which is like as good as this one, right? The extra attack speed. So it's not a bad upgrade. Both of them are expensive on their own and on their timings. So both are good, but are they broken? No. Rus Knight. So let's say this Rus Knight is not the castle or Imperial Rus Knight. Let's say this is the feudal Rus Knight. Well, yeah, they are horrible. They do what a knight need to do, right? So they do that, but they are not really good as like a French knights. But at least they deserve to be the best D tier knight in the game right now. In feudal, Warrior Monk, without a question, they are as good as a Khan. They give insane amount of buff. They give 15% extra damage. Sorry, not 50%. They give 2 extra damage. With an upgrade, they give 3 extra damage. And they give 1/1 armor as well. And you just need to hit a unit once. And also they give torch damage as well. So extra torch damage as well. So all they have to do is hit something once and you apply the buff to all of the unit for like 10 seconds, 12 seconds, something like that. So they apply the buff for a very long time as well. But of course you need to go with AB for them to be insanely strong. But oh lord, everyone is going AB right now. Horse Archer. Horse Archers are very, very strong, way much better than a Camel Archer. They have fast attack speed. They reduce their base damage, but they give the Horse Archer more attack speed. So they are like a normal Archer, but on horse. A Rus upgrade that makes their Knights way much stronger. It deserves to be B tier. Are the pole-axed Rus Knights broken? Absolutely not. I have never seen anyone complaining about Rus Knights in Imperial Age, because this is an Imperial upgrade. Is this upgrade strong? Hell yeah, it is strong. It just makes Rus Knights so insanely good. Like, they win in one-on-one against a French Knight. Okay, so if it's a fully upgraded Rus Knight versus a fully upgraded French Knight, they trade equally. So the two knights die at the same time. French Knight, I don't think I need to mention. They are kind of good. But French Knights, chef kiss. Same as JD, by the way. So I'm just gonna put here JD itself. JD Cavalry is the same as French. Okay, so just gonna put it here. Imagine this is the war cavalry set of French and the war cavalry set of JD. JD Unique Horseman, which is a crossbow counter. It's not bad, but why is it so goddamn expensive on food? Like, it's so expensive. Like, I would have seen it a little bit cheaper on food, but like 40 or 50 gold cost. Let's say 100 food and 50 gold. But they are really good against crossbow units. Like, really, really good. They mow down crossbow. They have more ranged armor than a horseman, but they have no melee armor. The biggest problem is that they are insanely expensive. And you can say that, well, JD can buff the stables. Well, you can lose the stable, right? Second of all, you need to put your stables always in a safe place. Otherwise, you're going to lose them. And most of the time, you want to buff your first or second TC, Siege Workshop, then the stables and the rest. So, most of the time, you will not make them. HRE and the Horseman upgrade. I think this is bad. So it doesn't really give much. It's just 2 extra damage. If it was 3 damage, I would have put this into like B tier, just like a poleaxe. But because it gives only 2 damage, It's like whatever. So the other day I was watching Beastie and he was playing HRE Horseman. He researched the upgrade and he was like, "What is happening with my horseman? They are not doing shit." That's what he said, and yeah, it was horrible to watch that. You get an upgrade for the horseman and it doesn't really do much at all. Knight, so this is gonna be HRE Knight and all the knights of HRE. Because of this is a 2-2 armor, extra armor upgrade, I need to put it very, very high at the end of the 8th year. Because it's 2 extra armor on both ranged and melee armor. And I'm pretty sure with an awesome Predat buff, they can have like what 9 armor in Castle Age and like 11 or 12 armor in Imperial. That's a crazy amount of armor. That's like armor and armor. Black Riders. Now, before you're gonna say, well, Black Riders suck because my streamer said they're suck. Black Riders are not suck. It's just really hard to make them because also they're expensive. But have you ever seen the DPS of this unit? Have you ever seen the armor? They have the same armor as a knight. They are knights with a gun knight. And also, if it's not enough, they can turn into themselves into a Mangudai. They can shoot and move. They are knights that can shoot and move and has faster movement speed than a knight with an ability, of course. So what are we even talking about? These are insane units. Knight with a gun. Are they broken? Nope, because well, nobody's making them. But are the stats and everything are bonkers? Yes. House of Lancaster Knights. Wowie. It is 5 extra damage. I'm gonna put it here next to the poleaxe because this is the colors of ass. A really nice upgrade, gives 5 extra damage against heavy units to both knight and what is the Pepega unit? I always forget the Demulancers, which are very, very bad knights, by the way. So it gives 5 damage to Demulancers, and then the Demulancers will become better. But the Demulancer on itself, in Imperial, they have good stats, yeah, on paper. But Demulancers received insane amount of nerf, and we are at that point where these units are so useless. I don't even know. I don't even know where to put them. Yeah, they are horrible. Horrible. Hoblar. Hoblars have more ranged armor than a normal horseman. You can upgrade the Hoblar to do extra damage against their counter. So, sorry, not just the counter, but on their charge, they do extra damage with their charge with the Kings of Colleague upgrade. So it makes them even stronger, but because they cost gold, and if you run out of gold, you can't make them. So they don't have wood cost, they have gold cost. And because of that, no sabe. Chevalier F. Ser. This Chevalier Confetti is a really horrible unit. I hope the devs gonna do something with their bonuses or something, because I've been trying Chevalier Confetti multiple times now. Well, I can tell you that the people who used this against me, they lost. The people I used against it, well, I lost. So I've been trying this, but so far, this horse ain't me around. Janitors are actually the best unit here, if I could have put into C tier. They received the fire arrow upgrades in Imperial, so they can have fire javelins. Overall, not a bad unit, but it's only against archer type of units, so ranged type of units. So they can counter on your ranged units, and they don't do any singular damage to like Metatarm, Horseman, Knight, or any unit that has ranged armor. So they suck against it. Templar, brother, they are insane. They do 2 extra damage per heavy cavalry you have within your army. So if you have like 30 of them, and all of them are charging, you can literally one-hit units. So before the start fight, you just charge into the enemy. You're just literally one-hitting them. So insane what they are capable of. Like the Cavalry, they are very strong, still very good. It's scenarios where you can make them. I would not say like you can make them always, because they are very food and gold heavy, so they are instead expensive. They're like 180 food and 150 gold. I feel like I mentioned the cost of the unit correctly. I hope I did. But they are very expensive. So you can make them, but only you can make them if you have stable economy and stables. KT Horseman Upgrade. Now KT Horseman Upgrade deserves to be A tier. It gives 2 extra armor to all unarmored unit of KT, so it gives extra armor to the horseman and extra armor to the scout. And I think also janitors as well, if I'm correct. Okay, I'm not sure, but maybe it gives extra armor to janitors as well. It's a very good upgrade. It's a little bit expensive because it's a university upgrade, but it makes KT Horseman so strong. It's insane. The armor they could have with this upgrade, it's just unbelievable. Like I don't even know why they haven't nerfed this upgrade yet. So yeah, it's a very strong upgrade. So let's see, next one. We have Sengoku. Sengoku and the Daimyo. Daimyo Sengoku. I mean, it's just like a unit that gives you attack speed. It's a knight unit with attack speed, gives attack speed, so it's like a matter. Then we have the Horseman. Where is the Gazi Raider? So the Horsemen of Sengoku, they do insane damage to cavalry units. So they are really good against cavalry, like insanely good against cavalry. They are fast as well, fast as hell, boy. They have 2 movement speed if you go with the cavalry daimyo. And they have insane amount of HP thanks to the daimyo states. Sengoku Knights. Now the Sengoku Knight, actually, I think the most broken knight unit in the game. Just try the scenario. You have Sengoku Knights, you summon the Shinobi ability, and you have the Daimyo. Now, if you put all this together, they're just gonna beat everything in the game right now. Like, it doesn't matter what you do or what you make, they're just gonna beat everything in the game. Macedonian and the Macedonian units. Now, without a doubt, all the Macedonian units from the stable, which is the landmark stable, they are all insanely strong. And also, I'm gonna put the horseman here as well. So this is what the horseman is for Macedonian, right? Because the Macedonian horseman has 6 more melee and ranged armor and HP, right? So yeah, ranged, melee, and HP. Like, they have crazy stats, the Macedonian horsemen. They are insanely strong. Like, I have never seen something so broken as the Macedonian horsemen. Not broken, strong, sorry. Macedonian units got a crazy amount of nerfs. So before the latest patch, they were all S tier and instantly, like, they were like broken. So they received a hell lot of nerfs. They are still good, but not broken anymore. But they are good. Took luck, and well, that's a tough luck. So took luck, and their war elephant is not here, but the war elephant will represent the flag. Took luck, and all the cavalry units, not you. Took luck and the cavalry units are insanely strong. like the Raider Elephant has insane amount of damage and also can trample in AoE. Can destroy walls. 2 clock healer is still insanely strong, insanely good. They receive extra damage per melee infantry, and they heal a lot. Their heal also gives extra damage to the damaged unit as well. 2 clock healer elephant, still good. War elephant, 2 clock is insanely strong. Oh my god, the trample ability is crazy. Look like Raider Elephant is really good, but Ballista Elephant, I don't know, like the devs need to do something with this. The fact that Tuklok doesn't have a Springgold, but it has this zero animation, just walking around like a brainless little frog, or a slug or something, I don't know, like amoeba or something, or Ebola, I don't know. They are horrible. Like, devs, do something, please. Like, just cook something, work faster, harder. Then we have the Khan and Torgud. Khan and Torgud are not bad, but their unit, so their role in the Golden Horde civilization is to tank the damage. So they're just tanking the damage, and that's all they do. So they are not a DPS, but are they good at soaking damage? Well, yeah, they are really good at soaking damage. Are they good at dealing damage? Fine. Not like, well, that's a knight. But the reason why they are good, because they can just, like soup it up, the damage that they are getting. Then we have the Kipchak Archer. Now, Kipchak Archer, I'm really thinking about A or B tier, because they are still insanely strong. People are not making them because it requires some investment, but because I'm gonna put them into A tier because of their stats. So I'm not just watching how much they cost or how you can reach them, but I'm also taking into account that what's their HP, what's their damage, DPS, range, etc., and mix it with the Khan extra damage and everything together. These Kipchak archers can destroy armies. Iron Shitgoda, Mohi Kegdabuman, they are both horrible cavalry units. I hope the devs in the future, or next month, or 2 months, or 3 months, they're gonna do something with these 2 cavalry units, because this is with the new DLC. I have no problem that they are releasing DLC where they don't release Broken Civilization, then they have to buff and nerf for another 6 months, and we're gonna yell at them. But like, why they are not nerfing Sengoku for a 6 month, etc., right? But the state that they got released, it's like a joke. You know what? Moa Tribesman is actually stronger than Iron Pagoda. Never mind. Then we have the Mangamuk Defenders. Both Mangamuk Knight and the Grenadier are insanely good. Are they A tier? Let's put them into B tier because you can't make them, but you get them from the towers or any kind of keep, or your keep landmark. You can get, or TCs if you build the Dragon Pavilion, or you get them out of Dragon Pavilion as well. So they are good. They have the role like a Khan units, right? Like Golden Horde units. They have their role and they do well in their role. Now, Mongol horsemen and the cavalries, the Mongol units I didn't put in, but the Mongol units I didn't put in yet are actually at least C tier. English horseman and knight. I'm pretty sure I didn't put English horseman and knight anywhere. They deserve to be at least B tier because of the attack speed. China horseman and knight, C tier, or no, D tier. It's not really important to make a Chinese horseman or knight. It's fine, they are fine, but you need dynasties to make them stronger, which of course the dynasty makes them stronger, much stronger. Japanese horseman, I think that's same as English. They receive extra damage with blacksmith upgrades and the mounted samurai, yeah, mounted bannerman. Hop. Sorry. It was in detail. Zushi Horseman. I think that's also C tier. Yeah, just like the upgrade. Zushi Horseman is like fine, like a very strong C tier, but that's it all. Zushi Horseman is fine. A Basset Horseman. There is nothing unique with the Basset Horseman. They are the most generic horseman in the game. Are they horrible? No. Even though their horseman is generic, horsemen in base are good unit. So, like as a normal horseman, it's a good unit, but because they receive nothing extra or unique, I'm gonna put it here. But you need to understand, as a horseman, they are strong. As a normal knight, they are good and strong. Ottoman knights, well, I'm not gonna please I am magic. They're fine, they're good, they receive extra attack speed to the matter, but they're still, just normal knights. And also extra movement speed with the matter and extra attack speed. Ayyubid horseman can build siege, so that already makes them better than not Zushi, but the horseman can build siege. Byzantine horseman, yeah, like as I mentioned before. Do I put it next to Exploraris? Because like these two together are insane. So yeah, I'm gonna put these two together. OOTD cavalry. Well, I mentioned all the cavalries, so there is nothing else to put on the screen. Malian, I mentioned Malian. I mentioned Delhi, but I forgot the Delhi Knight. Delhi Knight can receive own blade, so they receive 3 extra damage, which is like same as these average. 3 extra damage that also affects the charge damage is pretty good. I love 3 extra damage. Rus Horseman receives extra HP, so I'm gonna put it here. I talk about everything about HRE, everything about the House of Lancaster, everything about Katie, everything about Sengoku, everything about no, not everything. They have generic horsemen, that's it. With extra 1 armor, I think. So it's like, yeah, they are these generic horsemen that you can make 3 out of the stable are fine, but like compared to other units, they are still generic. And Jin Dynasty Horseman also has extra more HP. Extra more HP is very important, so I'm gonna put at the end. Mongol Horseman can have extra HP as well, and armor with the Khan, extra torch damage. So actually, they deserving to be B tier because extra torch damage, extra HP, Khan, arrow, and etc. So at least deserve to be B tier. So the reason why I didn't move this, because I already moved the cavalry units of each civilization, so there is nothing else to move. But if there was like more cards, it would be insanely long video, and the video is already 43 minutes long. Whew. So thank you so much for listening, and see you guys with the next tier list. Bye bye.